In April 2011, the PlayStation Network was taken offline and stayed that way for more than 2 weeks. This is the series of events that led to the outage and happened after it began. March 2010. Sony removes the ability to install third-party operating systems, such as Linux, on the PS3. While the majority of players don't care, a segment becomes extremely frustrated. January 2nd, 2011. Hacker George Hotz, aka GeoHotz, successfully jailbreaks the PS3 so that it can do a number of things it shouldn't be able to do. Hotz publishes the process on his website and YouTube channel. January 11th, 2011. Sony sues Hotz for distributing jailbreak software to the public. The company claims Hotz is helping promote piracy by allowing illegal copies of PS3 games to be played on jailbroken systems. April 2nd, 2011. A group of hackers known as Anonymous begins Operation Sony, an attempt to disrupt Sony websites. The demand is Sony leave Hotz alone. April 11th, 2011. Sony settles with Hotz. Details are scarce, but Hotz agrees to take down his website and info on how to jailbreak the PS3. April 13th, 2011. In a creepy video message, Anonymous calls for a day of Sony protest and warns of an incoming attack. April 16th and 17th, 2011. Hackers digitally break into the PlayStation Network and Sony Online Entertainment. They steal personal PSN and Sony Online Entertainment user information, along with European SOE credit card and debit card numbers. April 19th, 2011. Sony detects a PSN breach. An investigation starts, but the public isn't told. April 20th, 2011. Sony shuts down the PSN, citing technical issues. April 22nd, 2011. As public unrest begins to mount about the PSN being down, Anonymous releases a statement denying any responsibility for the PSN outage. April 26, 2011. Sony admits that the PSN has been hacked and calls for FBI assistance. May 1st, 2011. Sony executives apologize for the PSN data breach and outage. In the meantime, Sony and investigators discover a Sony Online Entertainment data breach and shut down the SOE servers. May 2nd, 2011. Sony reveals the SOE data breach details to the public. May 4th, 2011. Sony chairman Kaz Hirai tells Congress investigators found a file within the PSN that was named Anonymous and had the group's motto, "We Are Legion," attached. Although Sony does not specifically accuse Anonymous of the intrusion, the company claims the PSN was made more vulnerable by the group's earlier attack, possibly keeping Sony IT security busy while other hackers snuck in and stole data. May 5th, 2011. Anonymous denies that it had any part in the credit card theft. The group says that it is only after large and corrupt corporations and governments. May 5th, 2011. Sony releases a statement saying it is in the final stages of testing its new network, and that the PSN will be returning in the coming days. May 6th, 2011. The PlayStation Network and Sony Online Entertainment are still down as of 1:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.